thorn marsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Talanah territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Talanah patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amatis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Talanah took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him!
Fireclaw's right on his heels.
Imagine it alone. Come on!
God! Talanah?
We've got your back!
Talanah,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talanah's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the Rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talanah told me,
We were both a son, but
and
it felt until the
so,
claws.
well,
I can't ask.
I didn't come.
I know. Come then. The Rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further. There it is. The Rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
We'll head in as soon as you get the gate open.
Go on. We'll stay out of sight.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
You see that too?
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talanah and Amatis in.
I guess we scared them all. Any sign of the enemy?
If I can get the main gate open, Talanah and Amatis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
Any sign of the enemy?
Carl hasn't the courage.
How do you like me now?
Search for them.
False alarm. Roll it all back. Stay alert. Maybe we missed something. Search.
Who is that?
Drag him down!
The gate's open. Let's go.
We've got your back.
We better start looking.
Find her. We kill her.
Now the fun starts. We need you in the fight. The hawk needs refreshed. Grab the ammo. Fight's ours. This is for you, Aloy.
Get back!
Pain subsided.
I'll flush her out.
Aloy, I'm down!
I'll take this.
We've got to help them!
My aim's as sure as the sun rises. I got you covered. Take this ammo.
I'm hurt! Great shot! Damn it! They're injured!
Watch out, Aloy! You need a rest!
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear. That's all of them.
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine.
My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
think that's the end of it.
Hey, is anyone out there?
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red...
A Karja for... I lived my life pretending. Ashamed of who I really was. But the Tanacht measure a soldier... So I took my place in...
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
The way Amadis...
It was...
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get G'daiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tanacht?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tanacht killed me and the others who were held captive. But well, as
Fashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tanacht to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tanacht.
So if you became Tanacht, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right.
What will you do?
So this...
It has to be. I'm sorry that you deserve better than how the... I'll make sure you're considerate.
At least now you...
Somehow, it hurts worse. He must think I'm an it...
No, I'll take you back.
Talanah.
Me too. Are you alright?
To be honest,
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. No hawk could ask for a better
So, I guess this is it then.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talanah. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. like she could use a shoulder to lean on.